constantly busy but not achieving the desired results you are looking to obtain? Today I'm going to go over 3 ways where agents might think they're working, but they're actually wasting time. First reason is social media. A lot of agents might be spending too much time scrolling on social media, trying to learn from social media, but not actually getting to action and putting things into place that they were learning. They're just spending time scrolling, or maybe they're trying to become a social media influencer. The funny thing is if you really look at the top producing real estate agents in your market, most of them are not going to be social media influencers. In fact, the people that are constantly coming up, the agents on your social media feed, you'll see that most of those agents spend more time creating reels, focusing on their feed, than they are selling homes. So at the end of the day, when it comes to social media and trying to put you and your brand out there, you got to figure out what's more important, right? Are you looking to monetize social media? Or are you actually looking to sell homes? A lot of times there might be the illusion that your top producing agents are utilizing social media in a high capacity, but in fact they're not. In fact, the ones that you're constantly seeing aren't doing that much production at all. It is important for you to have some kind of social media presence so people are aware of you and your individual brand. And here at 54 Realty, that's one thing that we do, is we help agents not only create their brand, but promote it through different social media outlets and then boost it on our internal pages as well. The second way I see agents wasting their time is going to the office without really any structure or plan. It's one thing to go to your office because you have planned activities that you look to accomplish during that time that you're in the office. It's another thing just to show up at the office because you have nothing going on and feel that you'd be productive just by going to the office. To sit around and having a bunch of cooler talk isn't going to get you into a higher level of production or close more deals. Now, going to the office is vital. I feel that it's very important for you to be able to listen and see what top producing agents are doing, so that way you can model your business after them. And also during business hours, if you're ever needing help, your leadership should be available to you to provide any guidance needed at a time where you can get that one-on-one face-to-face attention that you might not be able to get outside of office hours. And here at 54 Realty, that's one thing that we pride ourselves on, is always making sure that our leadership is available for our agents, so that way we can help them in any way that we can to help promote their business and get them into a higher level of productivity. So we always also ensure that when an agent comes here, we always make sure that you say you have planned activities to accomplish while you're in the office, maybe we can help you with. So that way you're guaranteed to work in your business or even on your business instead of just sitting around doing nothing. The third way that I see agents wasting time is spending too much time trying to figure out what they need to do instead of just getting into action and kind of figure out on the job training. I tell agents all the time, you're going to learn most in this business through experience, not through a textbook. You need to get your hands dirty, you need to get out in the field, you need to figure out what it is you truly don't know. Because we could sit around reading a book constantly, figuring out what we don't know, but you're never going to know enough. And what I see is the agents who are always trying to ensure that they have enough information to be comfortable to get out in the field, constantly get paralysis by analysis. They never have enough information and they just kind of sit and freeze and never really get into action and into productivity. I always encourage agents, hey, yes, it's important to know what you're doing and you always want to work on your craft and educate yourself, but it's also important you compound that within the field training. So get out there, show homes, meet sellers, shake hands, talk to people about real estate. Don't just sit around the office or sit at home on a YouTube seminar trying to learn something that you're probably not going to use for the next couple years. Get out there in the field and find out what is relevant and important. And it's important for you to find a brokerage so that way they can help differentiate the things that are essential and you must learn in the office before going in the field, but then also have means, whether it's leads, phone calls, mentorship programs, where you can get opportunities so that way you can get some at-bats and get some practice in the field. So that's very vital and important when you're choosing which brokerage you want to work for, or if you're at a brokerage where you don't have those opportunities, you might want to think about aligning with ones that do. So we just went over in this quick video, 3 ways where I see agents wasting the most time. 1, don't try to be a social media influencer, although do spend time building your brand. You definitely want to have some content on social media, just don't dedicate all your time to it. And make sure that you're utilizing that time selling real estate than creating reels. I think is definitely more important for prospecting, making your calls, sending your texts and emails. So you definitely want to do that. The second way we spoke about is just going to the office without a plan, just kind of showing up because you feel you have nothing on your calendar and you're going to somehow feel and trick your mind that you're somehow more productive because you went into the office, rather than just kind of sitting at home prospecting or creating a calendar with actions and activities that's going to get you into production. So definitely avoid going to the office, and you really want to focus on revenue generating activities that's going to put money in your pocket. And the third one is paralysis by analysis. It's always important to learn. I promote education here all the time. I think it's vital for your success and continued growth as an agent. However, you're not going to know everything overnight, and you can only know so much. A lot of your learning and education is going to come from on-the-field training, so I definitely encourage you, get out there, get in the field, get your hands dirty, and that's going to speed up the acceleration for your learning. Thank you for tuning into this week's video. Look forward to catching you on the next one.